what's going on, everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your mid-July 2022 tarot reading. How are you guys? I hope you guys are well. Without further ado, let's go ahead and begin, and let's see what we got going on, baby. What do we got coming up here for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-July 2022. Excuse me. What energies do we got showing up here for Team Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout their mid-July 2022. Let's go ahead and begin. Having a look here at the first card out, we do got here the Eight of Cups. Cool. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You know, whenever we're walking away from certain energies in life, it always means we are walking towards something. So this could be the ending of a cycle, but the start to a brand new beginning. Having a look at the next card for you, we do have here the Two of Wands. Having to choose what path to go towards, what you feel is going to be best serving you in your best interest. And looking at the last two overall energies we have here, we also do have here the Seven of Swords, and we have here the King of Wands. So what I would say for you guys, jumping into your second half of the month here so far, it's definitely time to make a decision on where to go next, is what it's looking like. Now, taking a look here, right, we got the Eight of Cups, we also got here the Two of Wands. You know, these two cards together are about having to make certain types of decisions of what is going to be the best path for me to go forth to. Now, with the King of Wands here to the Seven of Swords, you know, this is an energy of trying to make sure that you do everything that's going to best serve you. It's basically saying, I can take action right now. I can go essentially wherever I want to, but I don't want to put myself in a bad position. Seven of Swords here could be deception. It could be a bad time. It could be setting yourself up for failure. You know, it could be any of those types of energies that resonate towards you. So I do feel like you're in this position where you don't want to set yourself up for failure. But why is Virgo feeling like they would anyways? Why does Virgo feel like they would set themselves up for failure? And we do have here the Three of Wands. I don't want to continuously wait for something to come in, and at the end of the day, all I've ever done was wait and nothing was received. So it does look to me, Virgo, like you're in this energy right now where you're saying, I need to take action in my life. I can't keep letting things pass me by. It's almost as if it's like I've been waiting for my big break, I've been waiting for that big day to come, or for that amazing event to happen in my life, and I'm starting to realize that all I've been doing is waiting. It's like, you know, the universe is going to bless me soon. It's happening. It's coming. I'm waiting. You know, I'm going to get that dream job. It's coming. It's waiting. I'm going to get that amazing relationship. It's coming. I'm waiting. You know? And it's like you have this full-blown realization of all this time. All I've been doing is waiting. And a lot of people usually feel that by waiting for good things to come and being patient, you know, that's how they're going to attract and manifest what they want. But actually, it's quite the opposite. Because all that you're doing is you're waiting, aka you're being stagnant. And what you're doing is you're reflecting to the universe, hey, universe, I'm waiting. You know what the universe is going to say back to you? Okay, you're waiting. A really neat trick I learned a long time ago with manifestation, law of attraction, and how the universe reacts and responds to us is that the universe is very literal. So if you're telling the universe, hey, I'm waiting for love to come, the universe is going to say, yes, you are waiting for love to come. Period. That's how it's going to happen. So the universe is constantly reacting to us. And if we can put ourselves in a mindset of where we realize that, then taking things in a more literal approach will be a lot easier to build up what it is we want to manifest. So instead of waiting for something to happen, how about taking action to make something happen? How about saying, you know what? I am with the love of my life. Start putting that energy out there. And then start going on dates. Start meeting people. Start getting around. Start hanging out with new types of groups of people. Start meshing with individuals. Go on a dating app. Who knows, right? You want to go ahead and find your partner, say that it is already your partner, say that you've manifested your partner already, and take action to go out and meet one. For those of you that are saying, well, I've been waiting on my dream job, okay. Say that you have your dream job. Reinforce into this world that you are living your best life, and you're having your most amazing dream job experience, and you're making tons and tons of money every day, and then go out and start applying to jobs. Because the more that we can take action, while also believing that we can achieve what it is we want, the closer we get to manifesting what we want. The law of attraction really takes two things. It takes the law of attraction, which causes your belief in the fact that you already have what it is that you want, and then it causes the law of action, taking action to get what it is you want. So you have to be willing to take action to go towards what you want, but also believe that it's already yours. Once you do that and you have that methodology down, you guys are going to be rock solid, okay? So I definitely feel like in the second half of July here so far, you know, you've really come to this realization of like, shit, all I've been doing over here is waiting, and you're recognizing how that's impacted you. I think that's what the Seven of Swords is about. Seven of Swords here is kind of like that realization of, oh shit, by me not really doing anything, yeah, that's why nothing's really happened, you know? So I got to be the person here to take action, and I got to walk away from just waiting for good things to come, you know? A lot of people always say that. They're like, hey, man, just wait for good things to come. But then you spend a lot of time waiting and nothing ever happens. So definitely see where you guys are coming from. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here into your environment for the second half of July. What's going to be going on here in Virgo's environment, please, throughout the second half of July? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We did have the Ace of Swords flying out, so I'm going to keep this card for you. But the Ace of Swords, typically the card of a moment of clarity, a massive realization. Could be truth coming in as well. And for the surroundings, we also do have here the Five of Pentacles. And then looking at two more cards for your surroundings, Virgo, we also do have here the Devil, and we have here the Ace of Wands. Okay, so taking a look here at your surroundings so far, Virgo, we got here the Ace of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, we got here the Ace of Wands, and the Devil. Well, let's talk about it. First things first, Ace of Swords to the Five of Pentacles. You know, taking a look at your surroundings, you're realizing that I've kind of been surrounded by lack, you know? This could be the energy of being surrounded by people who haven't been motivated. And maybe you're realizing that the more you've been around people who are unmotivated, the more unmotivated you've been. You know, sometimes your environment can play a massive influencing role on ourselves, and we don't ever really realize it. You know, if you're hanging around friends that have no desire to make money, that have no desire to find love, that have no desire to work, that have no desire to like do something with their lives, and then you find yourself in that same position, you know, that right there is the influence of your environment. You know, that's why it's good sometimes to take a look at your environment, because if you want a certain type of thing and you start surrounding yourself with what it is that you want and having that same type of like-minded people around you and that same type of like influence of what you're trying to do, it's a lot easier to manifest the lifestyle you want, you know? People who are looking to make tons and tons of money aren't surrounding themselves with people who aren't hungry enough to make that type of money, right? People who want to make tons and tons of money are surrounding themselves with individuals who are hustling every single day to create awesome businesses, to create million-dollar ideas, to constantly work and put away money and invest their money, you know? So the more you kind of surround yourself with the type of lifestyle you want, also the easier it is to attract that. So just another little pro tip to throw in there, because like I'm saying here, Ace of Swords, Five of Pentacles, you feel like you're in an environment of lack. You feel like you're surrounded by lack. So whether that may be the environment you're surrounded by is lacking what it is you actually desire, or maybe the Five of Pentacles is recognizing that you've been in lack, aka you've had a lack of action. And with that being said, that's why nothing around you has manifested. It could be either one of those, so do take it how it resonates. But definitely one thing I would say is that in mid-July 2022, give yourself an environment check. If your environment does not align with the goals you have, if your environment does not align with what it is you want, and if your environment is actually quite the opposite of what it is you want, maybe try to start surrounding yourself with more like-minded people that maybe have a common goal or that have a common type of energy to pursue what they want. And the more you align your wants and needs with the environment you have surrounding you, it's almost like an energy boost to start manifesting the lifestyle you want, okay? Now, we do also have here the Ace of Wands, and we have here the Devil. So taking a look at these two cards for your environment, Ace of Wands is the energy of being super passionate. You're very passionate here, Virgo. You have a giant idea. You have tons of ideas of what you want for your future. But the Devil card being here, this is the energy of feeling stuck. Feeling like you've had a heavy weight lifting on your shoulders that's been weighing you down and tying you down and not allowing you to get what it is you've desired. So I do feel like there's been a lot here holding you back, Virgo. I mean, I'm definitely going to tell you the number one thing that's been holding you back has been stagnancy. It's been that energy of waiting for good things to come. You know, that has very much so been the number one thing holding you back. But there could be other factors that, you know, attribute to it. Very much so like your environment. You know, if you're surrounded by those people who just don't want to do anything or who are constantly waiting around too, you know, your environment will always have the ability to influence you. So with that being said here, Virgo, I would definitely go ahead and have an environment check here in the second half of your July. But most importantly, I would be a person of action, because the more you keep on waiting for things to come, the more you keep delaying your blessings. All right, Virgo. And also, as I mentioned too, Ace of Swords, you're having like a truth moment too, like a moment of clarity where you're realizing everything that's kept you stuck. So whether or not it's any of the things I've just discussed with you, you know, you're going to realize in your own personal life what has been trapping you and what has been keeping you stuck from not getting from point A to point B to what it is you've been wanting, you know? All right, let's go ahead and have a check-in here with your personal feelings for the second half of July. How are my Virgo peeps going to be feeling personally throughout the second half of July 2022? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. How are my Virgo peeps going to be feeling personally here throughout the second half of July 2022. Having a look here at the first card out, we do have here the Page of Wands. So you've definitely had a lot of interest, guys. I feel like the Page of Wands is like, I have so many ideas, I have so much creativity to bring to the table, there are so many little excursions and journeys I want to go on in my life, there's so many things I want to do, but like I haven't done it, you know? It's that type of energy. It's like I have thought about a ton of things, I have daydreamed about a ton of things, but I haven't taken action. Moving on to the next card, we do got here the Four of Wands. I have a future that I look at inside my mind that I see is absolutely wonderful and absolutely perfect. You know, Four of Wands is that energy of the ultimate stability within your life, whether it's the ultimate stable relationship, the ultimate stable job, or the whole entire package. You know, it's like, shit, this is the energy of life is really good, and I can see that for myself. I can see clearly what would make me feel that way. We also have here the Queen of Pentacles, and then lastly for you guys on a personal level, we got here the Emperor. So, taking a look at your personal feelings here throughout the second half of your July, Page of Wands, Four of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Emperor. You know, what this energy is screaming to me is that you're constantly daydreaming about the life you want to be living, but with the Queen of Pentacles at play here, and the Emperor at play here, you just haven't taken the advantage of control. You are the person who is in control of your life. You are the person who is going to dictate, excuse me, how you get from point A to point B. You know, you are that person who's going to be the only individual to get you what you want. You know, a lot of people often feel like, oh, I'm just waiting for the universe to grant me these blessings. It's like the universe works with you. The universe reflects what it is you decide to do. It's not so much about the universe granting you blessings, but more so about the universe mirroring back to you what you've decided is going to be your life. So Queen of Pentacles here, Emperor, you have a lot of control and a lot of room to take action and make decisions that are really going to work within your favor this month. I do feel like many of you guys here have tons and tons of ideas, tons of excitement for a future that you could see so clearly for yourself that you want and desire. Now all this is about is it's time to go ahead and start making it happen. It's time to make your dream life a reality. Okay, so having a look here at your personal feelings, you know, you have tons and tons of energy, tons and tons of creativity. You guys have the dream life you want mapped out inside your mind. You guys daydream about it a lot, but now it's time to really make it a reality. Now, here's a great tip, by the way, to help out anybody who wants to make their daydreams into a reality. What I would definitely advocate you guys to do is to get a piece of paper. You can get a pen, pencil, don't matter. If you guys even want a notebook, go for it, because I have my notebook. I manifest in my journal all the time, and I would practice journaling. And what I mean by this is I would go ahead and start off writing yourself a story. And you're going to write this story in the first person point of view, and it's going to be about you. And what you're going to write is everything in the present tense as if you already have it. So for Virgos that are looking for this dream job, you're going to write an entry today about how your dream job went. You know, I just came home from work today. It was absolutely wonderful. You know, let's say your job is at a fashion designing place, okay? Let's say it's called the boutique shop or some shit like that. I don't know. Boutiques and fashion are not even the same fucking thing, but let's pretend that that's what it's called. It's a fashion store called the boutique shop, okay? I just came home from the boutique shop today. It was so fantastic. I worked on tons and tons of cool designs and dresses. It was really absolutely amazing. I had so many customers come up to me and compliment my work, and it really validated how amazing of a job that I do here day in and day out and how talented I sincerely am. I'm so grateful for all the people that applaud my work and for all the people that effortlessly and continuously purchase my work and support my dream and lifestyle. You know, start writing entries like that as if these types of things have already happened on a daily basis. And the more you keep doing that, the more you're attracting this daydreaming lifestyle that you've always had into actually becoming the reality for yourself. Now, one thing about law of attraction and manifestation is that it doesn't happen overnight. For some people it might, but there is no time limit on there, right? You more so manifest it, and when it's divinely meant to come through, it will. It can come through in a week, in a day, in 2 months, in 2 years, in 5 years. Everything will manifest at its own time. So never doubt the process, because what you're manifesting is going to happen in your lifetime. And that's something that you guys have to hone in on and always remember. So don't expect it to come whenever you want it to. Just expect it to overall happen. But I would definitely say, guys, take up that journaling, man. Write in that first person point of view. Write into your little journal or your little piece of paper and write in that first person point of view, and make sure you're in the present tense of how you're speaking. Write about your day, how everything felt, how you looked, how it smelled, how amazing it was. put all the details in as much as you can, and you're really going to start to see those little daydream stories starting to come to life for you, okay? All right, Virgo. I'm liking this, man. I really am. You know, a lot of people get caught up in that energy where they're just like, I'm waiting for the universe to bless me, or I'm waiting for something good to come my way. But then when they realize that all that's been doing is putting their life on hold, it's a game changer, dude, okay? So don't feel bad, by the way, for any Virgos that have been caught up in this energy. Don't feel bad that you've, you know, waited for so long, and don't feel like you've wasted time. You know, take what you can gain from this transformation, take what you can gain from this reading, and apply it into your life now going forward. You know, don't worry about the past. Don't worry about all the time that has passed. You know, focus on what we're doing right now, and it's going to be a massive game changer for you, okay? All right, guys, let's see what you can expect going forward throughout the rest of your mid-July 2022. What can my Virgo peeps expect going forward throughout the second half of their month? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Having a look here at the first card out, we do have here the Nine of Swords. So taking a look here, guys, Nine of Swords, what's interesting about the Nine of Swords in this specific tarot deck is that what you could see is there are exactly 7 swords piercing through this person, but there's 2 swords that are left out. So when you look at the Two of Swords in the tarot deck, typically that talks about certain decisions that have been made. And then, of course, when you look at the Seven of Swords, there are decisions that maybe aren't so positive. So I feel like maybe some of you guys here, what you can expect going forward is maybe you being a little harsh on yourself with the Nine of Swords here. I feel like you might be overly critiquing yourself, telling yourself, I can't believe I wasted so much time. I'm unhappy with all the things or all the time that I've spent over the years when I could have been doing something else. Try your best not to get in this energy, guys. You know, this is not a reading that's here to put you down. This is not an energy that's here to put you down. This month is an opportunity to take your life to the next level. This month is an opportunity to make your dream life your real life, you know? So if we spend our time here putting ourselves down for what we've missed out on, we're essentially, you know, taking away the time of what we can do right now in this month. So definitely try to stay away from that energy. Keep yourselves in a high vibration. Keep yourselves in a very positive perception, man. This month is an opportunity. It's definitely not a bad month. Now, we also have here the Chariot. So what you can expect is forward movement, getting yourself together, getting yourself aligned to the path that you want to be upon. Moving on forward from this, we do have here the King of Pentacles, love that. And then lastly, we got here the Ace of Cups, really love that too. King of Pentacles showing up over here for you is the energy of making sure that you're mastering your craft. It's about mastering your energy and emotions as well. You know, once you realize that you're kind of chewing at yourself here, moving on forward throughout the rest of the month, you're going to say to yourself, nope, I got to push the negativity aside. I need to ground myself, and I need to focus up on what type of life I'm creating. And with the Ace of Cups showing up over here, this is awesome because you're about to get into an energy of fulfillment. You're going to take what it is that you love, and you're going to start to involve that in what you're doing. Now, what I mean by this, Virgo, is if you love a certain type of job, you're going to start to pursue that. It's time to be in the energy of doing what it is that I love. If you love a certain type of aspect about your life, you're going to embrace that a lot more. Ace of Cups here says you want to focus on making sure you're in a good place emotionally so that when you are conquering your life and manifesting what you want and creating the dream life that you have, you're not letting any sort of negativity get in the way of that. So I like it, man. Ace of Cups too is also just the card of fulfillment. So I do feel like coming into the end of your month here, you're going to be pretty satisfied with the month that you're having. You're definitely very satisfied of the transformation that's taking place. And the fact that you're about your business right now, Virgo, the fact that you guys are taking action to make your life a reality, you're going to start to see results a lot quicker. So this is cool, man. Really, really happy for y'all, you know? And I do apologize, by the way, if this reading doesn't resonate with you personally, Virgo. I know that a lot of the stuff that's really coming up in this reading is more about like law of attraction and more about like creating that type of dream life. You know, some of you guys might resonate with it, others of you may not. But for Virgos that are in this position right now in their lives where they've just noticed that they've been stuck, this is really great stuff that's going to help you get unstuck, you know? And once you do get unstuck, man, the power you're going to be feeling is going to be immensely such a huge difference than what you were previously feeling. And it's going to feel really, really good, man. So I'm happy for those Virgos that are going through this transformation now, because the worst thing you want to see a person go through is being stuck and stagnant. The best thing you want to see is people, you know, constantly creating the lives that they want, the lifestyle they want, the lives that they want, you know? All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and jump to the overall outcome here and see what we have in store for you. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Team Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-July 2022. And that overall outcome is going to be the Two of Cups. I love it, baby. I like it, Virgo. I like it a lot. Two of Cups, man. Starting to connect with yourself, but also starting to connect with your life. What's so fantastic about this card, too, is that it almost looks like the world is colliding. It looks like worlds here are merging. So with worlds merging, worlds colliding, this is the energy of your old world no longer being as the world you've always dreamt about is starting to become your new world. So I do feel like this is the energy of shifting realities, if you want to call it that, you know, manifesting your new life, whatever it is you want to say. You're definitely starting to get more present, more connected to the lifestyle that you do have. You know, you're not in this energy of waiting for the world to change around you anymore. You're in the position where you're here to change the world, your world, Virgo, and you're really starting to see it happen. Two of Cups, you're connected now, you're present. You're not just passing by in life anymore, you're actively participating in it, and you're doing everything that you can to make it as best as you can. So this is beautiful, guys. I love it. I like it, Virgo. I like it a lot, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's an honor to read for you. Really appreciate you guys being here. Sorry the video was kind of long, y'all. Thank you if you made it to the end. It's awesome of you. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing. And yeah, with that being said, hope it helped, hope it resonated. If it didn't, feel free to check out any other awesome tarot readers on YouTube or any future videos that I post. I love y'all, Virgo. Have yourselves a good one, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.